don't know, should I keep the hat on? No, it's super dark in here. Is that better? It's a little better. My lighting is garbage today. Anyway, hi. So I did this challenge for myself. FYI, there may be a bunch of dogs barking and chaos in the background because it is gardener day and my dogs love to scream into the ether at them. And I've got puppies that I'm still fostering and they are fussing up a storm. They just got an upgrade because they are getting huge. I've had them for 3 weeks. They are twice the size that I got them originally. So they just got into an upgraded sized kennel. And yeah, puppies are a lot. So anyway, this last week, I stopped my markets in Texas. I have some markets coming up in California. I'm also moving back to California in August. So it kills me to not do any markets right now. My normal market that I would do is next Wednesday. It's just not worth it. They're too disorganized and I'm super over it. So I am taking the time to go through my yarn. I just did a full restock. As usual, I'm missing a bunch of things that I should have ordered. So I'm probably going to have to do another order to like backfill the stuff I missed. But we'll see. I'm going to do full inventory today. And I am trying to stash bust. So one of my goals before I move is to get rid of stuff that I haven't that I don't use very frequently, or finish up projects as well that I have a lot of whips that I need to finish. So I'm working on all of that. And then, so this week I did kind of a twofer. I was doing some stash busting I have all of these ends, and I did so much better than this looks like because I just added a whole bunch of skeins to this. As I was cleaning out my room, I was finding miscellaneous skeins everywhere, things that are missing labels and all of that. So this was a lot lower and now it's back to 3/4 full. So I'm still working on stash busting all of that. But in this last week, I did a decent amount. I did have to pull some yarn that was not from the stash just to get the colors. Because I was, some of the things I couldn't pull from there. I needed like a white or whatever. But for the most part, I used just the stuff that needed to be destashed. And I used Instagram free patterns. So I went through a list. These, like every single one I picked, I loved. And I will totally remake. So I lucked out that way. And here it is. All right. Number 1, this is the second time I've actually made this guy. He sold pretty much right away last year. Everyone loves him, so I would 100% make him again. And I will include a list of all of the links for these patterns down below. And so that one was great. I love that one. I also love this one. I did not do this correctly. I could not quite understand what was supposed to be done. So I'll have to do this one again, but I loved this pattern so much. There is some sewing on it. I don't mind doing some sewing. But when I first started, I hated sewing. So big suggestion for that is if you're using plush yarn, I no longer sew with plush if I can avoid it. If the plush is really sturdy, I will sew with it, but I will actually, oh my gosh, where is it? Oh, it's not in there. I don't know where it is. Oh, yeah, no idea where it is. Okay, I have, it's behind me. Hold on a second. Nope, it's not in there. I'll figure it out eventually. Oh, here it is. Okay, so I have white, black, and pink in size 2 to 3. I think this might be size 2, but they look exactly the same size because these sizes are completely arbitrary. I don't know what their scaling system is that they're using, but it does not work. So anyway, these are about a 2 or 3. And this is lace weight, I think, or sock weight. I don't know, whatever. I use these to sew with, and I get a good quality mercerized cotton. So I get a good quality cotton. This is Patton's Grace, and I get it from Michael's. And this is not mercerized. This is a cotton from, I want to say Cotton Fair, but it's from Premier. I need more coffee. I've had coffee and I've had matcha today, and I'm still tired. What does that tell you? Anyway, so I do these 3 colors predominantly, but I have a palette of colors. So if I need something else to sew with, I can. But with the plush, it tends to not show through so long as I pull it extra tight. So you cannot tell that this was sewed with black. So you can't see it anywhere. So long as you pull it tight and you double check your stitches, it works really well. And you don't have to worry about this yarn coming apart at the ends and everything when you're trying to sew. Sometimes they get stuck. Like, I hate it. So if I can avoid it, I will. So this was great. I love this pattern. Let's see. I'm not doing this in order of when I made them because I don't remember. Anyway, this one I freaking love. I will 100% make this one again. This was super cute. It had multiple different tail options. It had different options for the designs on there. I just love this. This was such a cute pattern, and I would totally make it again. One of these feet I did wrong, but I'm pretty sure you can't tell. So he turned out really great. Let's see what else. I know I did this one next. All right. So I love this little grub. Super easy, very quick workup. This one, same thing. I just now noticed that there's holes right here. So I need to fix those holes. And I am an overstuffer, so sometimes they don't work up the same way as in the description because I tend to hard stuff. So I do have to account for that occasionally. And like this one, I think is a little fatter than the one you would see online usually. But yeah, I need to sew the gaps here and then that'll be fine. Kirby, I've always wanted to make one of these. I never have gotten around to it, so I'm glad I finally did. Super fast workup, and I had a couple of these oblong eyes, and those worked out really well. This was super cute. This does not look like the one they had. I don't like the color change in the back, so next time I will cut and redo that. I was just trying to see how quickly I could work it up. This was super fast, like 10 minutes. Same thing, super fast. This one confused me a little bit, but I think that was just my brain having a hard time. This one was super quick. This one was super cute. Oh my gosh, I love this. Worked up super fast. And I'm just going to point this out real quick. Well, I'm showing you this. This flower was good. This also confused me a little bit. I kind of struggled with the instructions, but it was really pretty. And I think it's just my brain was having a hard time digesting what she was telling me to do. Sometimes I just don't, I process information differently. So sometimes I have a harder time. Anyway, with these tiny eyes, because of the plush yarn, they can sink in or pull out really easily. So I always carry this. I refill this and keep this with me. It's a size 6 to 16, which is the majority of the eyes that I use for just the regular black eyes. I also have this in the color eyes. And I carry around this cloth in there. And I cut just a tiny little cut in the middle, and I put well, let's do it right now. Here's the scissors. Got a bit of a mess going on today. So I put like a tiny little cut in there. Just itsy bitsy tiny little cut. And then I'll take, like this is a 6 millimeter, it's super tiny. I will put it through, let's find something we'll do it on this. I'll put it through where the eye is supposed to go. And then I'll put this on the back side. And I usually make the cut very tiny, so I kind of have to shove it through. So it's tight on there. And then I'll put the washer on this side and snap it in. And that way it's just got a little extra security in there. And it's, so far, these haven't really gotten pulled out. So far so good. So I like it. Just a little, it adds just a little bit extra stability. And yeah, so far that's worked for me. So that is that one. And then I did, well, I've got fluff everywhere. I did the little, it says, I think it says it's a dinosaur. He looks like Godzilla. So this is my little Godzilla guy. I thought he was super cute. I kind of want to make a million more of those. This was really hard because some of these I was like, I want to make a million of them. And I was trying really hard not to. I really wanted to just make one of each, you know, just to try the pattern out. So I'm like free pattern, Instagram pattern busting because I've been saving them forever. And I'm putting them now in a new folder for the ones that I know I liked, which was all of them. So this one was super cute. I have a couple different patterns for this guy, so I'm going to try all of them. That's one of them, which I'll put below. This was super cute. I love this. I didn't realize it was a popper, and I kind of screwed it up a little bit. I wasn't paying a lot of attention to this part, and I did kind of mess it up with the tension. So next time I'll make it a little better, but this was super cute. I want to make 1,000 of them. My son wanted the curled under tail, but we can also curl it over. And I think these needed to be a little closer together here, but honestly, I don't care. It's super cute. I love it. Let's see what else. Got American Eagle, Bald Eagle. So that was cute, super fast. I could make a million of those. I love the teacups. I'm always a fan of the teacups. That was super cute. Very, very quick workup. And this is the most recent thing I made. I've seen these forever. I've always wanted to make these. This is so freaking cute. I'm totally making this a keychain. This is adorable. I want to make 1,000 of them. So that was super cute. I have a couple more I want to work on, but I have my photo booth up still. I have a bunch of things I need to take photos of. That is taking up half my living room. So I really need to finish that so I can put it away. And yeah, and my bike is inside because they're doing yard work today and I don't want it to be covered in yard clippings. So yeah, I'm just going to keep working on stuff. Oh, I have another one. Please hold. I have this guy. I forgot about that. So the eye weirdly was like messed up. So I put some UV resin on there and I keep touching it. So it's getting all weird. I was going to try that out to see if I could fix it because I don't want to have to take apart the entire thing. I might end up just having to keep this guy because his eye's all screwed up. But otherwise, this was really nice. This was a really cute pattern and my kid already wants me to make him another one. Both of them actually. So these were cute. And no, for real, that was it. And I have a pattern test I need to do. So I might pause the pattern stash busting and all of that so I can do this. I'm doing a platypus. And yeah, I'm so tired. I can't word today. I need to do laundry. I have class later. Got a lot going on today. So hopefully I accomplish what I'm trying to accomplish. So wish me luck.